A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a tragic turn of events, Minnesota is grappling with the aftermath of a shocking political violence incident that has left the state reeling. On June 14th, Vance Boelter, a 57-year-old man, allegedly fatally shot former Minnesota House Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband, Mark, in their Brooklyn Park home. The incident marks a deeply troubling escalation in political violence, raising alarms about the safety of public officials. Boelter, who was also accused of injuring Democratic State Senator John Hoffman and his wife, Yvette, is now in custody following a nearly two-day manhunt that captivated the state and drew national attention. The manhunt began shortly after the shootings, with authorities quickly identifying Boelter as the primary suspect. He reportedly posed as a police officer to gain entry into the homes of his victims, which has left many questioning the motives behind this heinous act. Despite the ongoing investigation, officials have yet to release a clear motive, though there are indications that the attack may have been politically motivated. In a statement, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz described the shooting as a politically motivated assassination, calling Hortman a formidable public servant and a giant in Minnesota. As the news of the shootings broke, the FBI stepped in, offering a reward of up to $50,000 for information leading to Boelter's arrest and conviction. The agency released images of the suspect in hopes of garnering public assistance in locating him. The investigation revealed that Boelter left behind a manifesto in his vehicle, further complicating the case and raising questions about his intentions. The violence continued to escalate as law enforcement officials discovered a cache of weapons at the scene, including 3 AK-47 assault rifles and a 9mm handgun. Additionally, a list of names and addresses of other public officials was found in Boelter's vehicle, raising concerns about the potential for further violence against lawmakers. As the investigation unfolded, it became clear that Boelter had a history of anti-abortion views and had been facing financial difficulties, according to a longtime friend. The community response to the shootings has been one of shock and outrage. Senator Amy Klobuchar condemned the online threats and urged individuals to think critically before posting accusations or motives on social media. In her remarks, she emphasized the need to focus on the humanity of the victims rather than politicizing the tragedy. "This is a person that did everything for the right reasons," Klobuchar stated, imploring people to consider the impact of their words. In the wake of the attack, law enforcement agencies mobilized an unprecedented number of resources to locate Boelter. The manhunt, described as the largest in Minnesota's history, involved over 100 agents and extensive community support. After nearly 2 days of searching, Boelter was finally captured in rural Green Isle, Minnesota. Authorities reported that he was armed at the time of his arrest but was taken into custody without incident. The Ramsey County Sheriff's Office referred to Boelter as the face of evil in a social media post, highlighting the seriousness of the situation. As the investigation continues, the surviving victims, Senator John Hoffman and his wife, Yvette, remain hospitalized. Reports indicate that Senator Hoffman was shot 9 times, while Yvette was shot 8 times. Both are said to be recovering but are still facing significant challenges as they process the trauma of the attack. Their resilience has been praised by their peers, with many expressing gratitude for their survival. The tragic events have prompted calls for reflection on the state of political discourse in the country. Governor Walz urged Americans to recommit to the core values of compassion and decency, emphasizing that political differences should never be resolved through violence. "This cannot be the norm," he stated, highlighting the need for a more respectful and empathetic approach to political disagreements. As the community mourns the loss of Melissa and Mark Hortman, the focus now shifts to ensuring justice is served and preventing further acts of violence against public officials. The implications of this attack extend beyond Minnesota, serving as a stark reminder of the dangers faced by those in public service and the urgent need for a collective commitment to safeguarding democracy and civility in political discourse. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.